Hey everyone, it's JoJo and I'm bringing you another Beyblade Burst Sparking unboxing and review. This time I have B160 King Helios. Alright, so last time I unboxed Super Hyperion and next is King Helios, a left spinning Beyblade. Alright, so here is the front of the packaging. We have Super King in big bold letters here. We have a nice graphic of King Helios and the owner of this Beyblade down here on the bottom right. And this is a balance type Beyblade, still part of the burst system, again left spinning and also part of the sparking system. And here is talking about briefly about the gimmick. Here on the back we have all the parts, all the stats, and another explanation of the gimmick. So the gimmick is, depending on how you orient the chassis, it'll have a 5-blade mode or a 10-blade mode, kind of like with Hell Salamander a little bit. Alright, and here are all the parts. So KH1B is the abbreviation. We have the sparking chip, HI or HL for Helios. I don't know if that's capital or lowercase, so correct me in the comment section. So Helios, and then we have the ring, which is King, and then the chassis 1B for one balance, and the driver ZN for zone. Alright, and I think that's about it for the box. Let's get this open. And here is King Helios. Let's start off with a ring and chip core. So again, this is a left spinning Beyblade. The shape, very reminiscent of Erase Diabolos, the left spinning version of it. Same 5 blades, but I believe these are shorter and a little bit smaller, so it doesn't have as much upper attack as Erase. It's a closer look at the motif. King Helios. It's really cool, basically facing the opposite direction of Super Hyperion. It looks like they're facing each other. There's the underside with the chip core. And this was a thing that was pointed out to me, that the chip cores are different sizes. I just wasn't sure about that because I only had 2. So here we have the chip core from, of course, King Helios. And then here is the chip core from the random booster. And you put them side by side, you can see that the center of the King Helios one is a lot thicker than the one from the random booster. Yeah, you can see the thickness in it. So the theory is that the thicker it is, the tighter the fit of the Beyblade. And let's check out Super Hyperion's chip core, just to compare. See if it's any different. They actually look about the same, these two chip cores. But anyway, can't wait to see how Glide Ragnarok looks like. Alright, let's put this back. You have to turn it sideways and then push it in. And to release the sparking chip, you just turn it and then you just kind of plop it out just like that. Alright, and so that is King Helios, the ring and sparking chip. Next up we have the chassis. This is 1B or one balance. Another thing that was pointed out to me is that the teeth are on the chassis. Totally forgot to mention that in the last video. I was just freaking amazed by how thick this thing is. Alright, and so this is the chassis 1B. You can notice already it says LR. So it is compatible for left and right rings and sparking chips. And this has a ability with this ring, depending on how you orient it. So the ability for King Helios is that it has a 5-blade mode and a 10-blade mode. So you can see how it's just empty in there compared to the other chassis, where you do have slots you have to put these tabs through, but this one you don't have to, because it depends on how you again orient it to have the ability. So let's just place that on top, and I believe this is 10-blade mode. So we have 5 blades on the ring, and then 5 blades exposed on the chassis. So if you look at it from a top view, you can see that the blades are not aligned or underneath the ones on the ring. They're kind of exposed there. So this is 10 blade mode. And then you just kind of flip it around. If I could, there we go. You can now see that the blades on the chassis is underneath the blades on the ring. So this is 5 blade mode, so it's hidden. It's hidden underneath the ring. Then we have the driver. This is Zone. Looks very similar to Exceed, but it doesn't have the rubber. So it has the same free spinning plate, but it has a sharp tip on the top. So definitely gonna up the stamina on this this particular Beyblade. All right, so to put this Beyblade together, I'm not gonna really worry about which mode it is in right now. And this free spinning part here, you gotta push it to the right since it is a left spinning Beyblade. And again, the teeth are underneath the chassis. Then you turn it, and that's how you put the new sparking Beyblades together. Time to weigh them. So we have the ring and chip, 9.28. The chassis, 43.63. I don't think that's as heavy as the 1A one. 1A, yeah, 45. Yeah, I remember that being 45. And then we have the driver, 5.97. And once again, the chassis is left and right compatible. So here we have Super Hyperion, and let's put it together. So yeah, and that fits onto this ring. But this, since it's left spin, cannot fit on a right spinning chassis. So it does not line up correctly, and so you cannot lock it in together. Just wanted to point that out, just to make sure everyone knew about that. All right, so let's put this in. Let's try, let's try 10 blade mode. I think that might be good. All right, there we have King Helios. Time for a spin test and test battle. All right, spin test time. Whoa. A little bit too much riding on the ridge there. Yeah, that is pretty fast for a stamina type Beyblade. Yeah, I felt like getting the same movement from the Exceed driver, except for now, since it's a stamina type, it's staying more toward the middle. Of course, having more endurance. Test battle time. All right, so we're only gonna do a couple rounds because I want to do an official video between these two later on. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh. Oh, nice! That was a pretty good hit. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, and hit right back. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, nice knockout again. Now that I have 2 of them, both heavy Beyblades with chassis and these spinning drivers, I kind of like the way they work now, because it feels like they have like better mobility. Like it looks like they're turning on their own during battle. It looks pretty cool. Like it does a counterattack to the other Beyblade. Alright, that is where I'm going to end this unboxing and review of the new Beyblade Burst Sparking King Helios. I'm really digging the new drivers. They seem really, really fun. The chassis are crazy heavy and also a lot of fun. And if there's anything I missed, anything you want to add, please let me know. I'd love to hear your feedback. Alright, thank you again for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed and stay tuned for the next unboxing of Glide Ragnarok. I'll see you guys soon.